Would you like to make a podcast? Spotify's got a platform that makes it super easily, then distribute it everywhere, and even earn money. All in one place, for free. It's called Spotify for Podcasters, and here's how it works. Spotify for Podcasters lets you record and edit right from your phone or computer, so no matter what your setup is like, you can start creating today. With Spotify for Podcasters, you can earn money in a variety of ways, including ads and podcast subscriptions. So why wait? Start earning today. Download the Spotify for Podcasters app or go to www.spotify.com/podcasters to get started.
Hello, this is Life Points with Rhonda, your life coach. Ladies, it's your turn today. We're going to be discussing wisdom. I know that your time is valuable, so let's get started. Okay? The subject of wisdom comes up often in my work with women as a life coach. I celebrate that we tend to be wise beyond our years, maturing quickly and imbued with an inextricable intuition that guides us to truth when everyone is telling us lies. But we are weak in our exercise of this gift in ways that bring down our A game in romance. We allow our emotions to take over sometimes. We lose our heads, lead with our heart, and ruin a good thing that could have been saved. Bringing your A game to finding and keeping the perfect man requires the proper exercise of one of our God-given gifts, wisdom. Wisdom is mostly about reading your man and being patient. It is about timing, discretion, and judgment. It is about navigating the complexities of romance so that you get what you want. For once you have the perfect man, you must not become self-destructive, greedy, or nitpicky. He may be perfect, but he's only human. Don't set yourselves up for failure by expecting him to be without sin, and don't allow yourself to be the reason that it did not work out. One of the biggest flaws in many women is that we tend to expect our man to be mind readers. We have complaints, of course, but our perfect man is less than perfect. And yet, we don't feel like we should have to voice them. We are entitled to expect him to know what they are without us having to say anything, right? We want him to be as intuitive as we are about what might be wrong. He should just fix it. But he is not as good as we are at this sort of thing. His wisdom comes from a different place. He is a different breed. So we must allow for this built-in fault in our man. Make room for it and forgive it. We must actually tell him what we want, what we need, and what we expect from him. When he falls short, we must find the right time, not always in bed, to gently and deftly explain life to him in a way that he will accept it, and not always with tears. Men are difficult creatures. They are stubborn. They have huge egos. Their pride often blinds them to what's in their best interest. For one, you are in his best interest, and sometimes he cannot see that. Your happiness is in his best interest. Sometimes he is oblivious to that. So we must help him along like a child so that he will know what is expected of him and make it fun, pleasurable, honorable, and exciting for him to do what we need him to do for us. The flip side of this, while we are expertly manipulating the love of our life to meet our every need, is that he has needs too. Our perfect man is not a superhero without desires and weaknesses. He has passions that need to be fulfilled. He has grievances that need to be addressed. He has things that he wants from you just as much as you want things from him. So we must recognize that there will be some give and take in this relationship. But it is a mistake to give and give, hoping that he will give and give in equal measure. It is a strategic error if we make assumptions of what the quid pro quo is in any given situation. The implied contract based on our view of the relationship without spelling it out for him will spell disaster for the two of you. For men are dumb animals, sometimes with glazed over eyes, filled with images piped straight into their brains from ESPN and Fox. They will act like they are listening, nod, and agree, but they didn't hear a word that you said. This is our fault. Lack of wisdom, girls. We must be on top of this stuff, picking the right time to make sure that he is paying attention, not always in bed and not always with tears. Let your perfect man know that your relationship is like a business deal, using terms that he understands. Trucks, football, guns, dogs, etc. These things make sense to him. We must spell it out. This is what we need to do. I agree to stop leaving all of my junk all over the bathroom, and you agree to put your dirty laundry in the hampers next to the washer and dryer. I will stop complaining about your boys' night out, and you'll plan our date nights the way that you did when we first started dating. We will both cut back on our discretionary spending and review our monthly budget together at least quarterly without distractions, like a company retreat. Whatever your conflict that needs to be resolved, help him get to a solution. Men love to solve problems. They are wired to fix things. Take advantage of this and let him. Allow him to know what needs to be resolved. And by all means, cooperate with him so that he can think that he was the problem solver. Don't leave anything to chance and make no assumptions. There is no such thing as successful resolution based on silence or ignored terms. Whatever needs to be discussed, make it happen. A final word on wisdom. Women tend to want to drag out these types of discussions. We love being heard. The longer, the better, because it makes us feel valued and understood. Men hate lengthy talks about personal problems, but they, like you, want less conflict, and even more than you, want things fixed. So keep your complaints brief and to the point. Approach these discussions solution-oriented, and he will start looking forward to them instead of dreading them. Use your intuition, your wisdom, your wit to make him think that he is all the idea, and he single-handedly saved the day. He is a man. Don't forget this. He is your man, your perfect man. Keeping him happy is a part of the deal. It's a huge part of keeping you happy with your relationship with him. So Get what you want from him using much wisdom, and be ready to give him what he wants from you in return. Come on, girls. You're in the big leagues now. Bringing your A game means getting the kind of actual love from your perfect man for the rest of your life. It's worth it. Thank you so much for being a part of my day with Life Points with Rhonda. If you've not already visited rhondafoster.com or signed up for my free quarterly newsletter, please do so now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bless you. Thank you. And remember to take care, to always be well.